don't know if you guys can tell, but that is my first positive at 4 days past frozen embryo transfer. This is 5 day past. You can't really see it, but there is a line there. And I just wanted to make sure, so I took one, and here it is, pregnant, and I put this on the back. This was at the PM, so at nighttime at my 5 day. And then I just took this one 6 day, and the line is there. We're pregnant! So I'm not crying because I already did this yesterday. And I didn't film this one for you guys. This was last night because I was not expecting it. Like, I saw the faint line in the other one, so I was like, it's so faint, like, but let me just take it. I have it, why not? And I took it and it said pregnant, and I cried for about 4 hours. Prayed, just worshiped, thanked the Lord, and then I set up what I'm about to show you in the next clip for Kenny. We still have some hurdles to jump through. You know, we have this was 5 days after embryo transfer, which is super early. My doctor's appointment was set for Tuesday, which would be my 11th day after transfer, but I moved it to the 10th. So we have it Monday morning at 7:30 in the morning. So we'll get that call, find out what our HCG and our beta test levels are. And I'm still nervous. I know I should be excited and just be like, go all in, but I'm nervous. I think I'll feel a lot more relaxed after I receive the results from the doctor, the blood work and everything. But for now, celebrate being pregnant.
On Monday the 10th with your blood levels from this morning. I am calling you to confirm a positive result. Your starting HCG, which is the pregnancy level, came back at 220, which is a great start. Progesterone and estrogen are both in the normal ranges where we like to see them. So this essentially means no changes to your medication routine.
Hi everyone, just wanted to give you a quick update. As you just heard, sorry I'm playing with my hair, I just blow dried it. As you just heard, our first beta test came back at 220. I'm so excited, that's a really great number. They said anything above 50 would be good. And so that was on Monday. And then today is Wednesday, so 2 days later they wanted me to come back and do a second beta test, and they want those numbers to double or go up about 60%. And our number is 360. So I honestly thought that it would be a little bit higher just because of some of the symptoms that I'm experiencing on a daily basis now, but it's still a really good number. And we have a third beta test on Friday, so 2 days from now, and they want it to go up by 60% or double as well. Then they said sometime next week or even the following week, which would be my 6-week, I guess, testing or 6-week update, we would be possibly getting an ultrasound. So we're really excited. We're also going to be doing a photo shoot, which I'm really going to try to film on Saturday of this week. So hopefully we'll be using that for our announcements later on down the road. Not sure when I'm going to upload this video, but you guys will be close to the first people to know. I'm really excited. I've been getting a couple little items, maternity items. I know it's super early, guys, but the progesterone and oil shots really make you bloat really bad. So I can't fit into some of my pants. pants. So I got this nice just pink flannel shirt, and then the pants that I'm super excited about, these are the Jessica Simpson pants. And they have the point where it goes all the way up to your belly, the band. And I do have a little bump. Mainly I'm just wearing them for comfort, but I thought I'd let you guys know if you're going through the IVF process and you do become pregnant, or even if you're not yet there, when you bloat so bad, you might want to invest in some good maternity pants. So yes, just wanted to give you guys an update. We're doing really well. Kenneth and I are super excited and really just looking forward to getting past these first couple of weeks so we can tell you guys. So I'll keep you guys updated, and let me know in the comments below some of the videos that you want us to do. We're gonna have a Q&A sometime in there. I'm also looking to collaborate with some of you YouTubers. So if you guys wanna do a collaboration video, let me know. I already have one that will be coming on the way. And yeah, I'm excited. Just kind of starting from the beginning, you guys saw my last video with the transfer, and we were so happy. It was a really smooth and positive transfer, and trying to get comfortable. So with that, the day after, we went to Lake Placid, celebrated my birthday a little bit early with some family. It's really good to, I guess, be around your family and your friends and just be happy and relaxed the first couple of days after the transfer. So that's what we did, and we had a really good time with our family. And from there, as you can kind of see in some of the clips, day 4, for the 4-day post-FET, frozen embryo transfer, I was obviously feeling some symptoms. I had tender breasts, I was nauseous, so I said, you know what, I know it's super early, but let's just go ahead and take a pregnancy test. I had previously bought like 4 or 5 in advance, just because I'm that type of person. I just want to know. And so on the first day that I took the test was on my 4 days past transfer, and there was a slight line. It was positive. I didn't get really excited, but I was kind of like, okay, I can be calm. Like, I know this is going to work. And I did a test every single day just so I can show you guys using different types of tests and see how they react. And so with that clip that you are going to be seeing, it's kind of the line gradually gets darker. And at day 6, I was like, okay, I've had 2 positive pregnancy tests, but it's the ones with the lines, and I just want to make sure. So day 6, I did take, or was it day 5? I'll show the next clip, but I took the digital pregnancy test where it tells you if you're pregnant, and it said pregnant, and I was so happy. I could not wait to tell Kenny, so I put together what you guys saw for Kenny when he got home, and it was just really nice. For the amount of time that I was pregnant, it was really, really great. So I went in for my first beta, and the first beta came at 220, and that was a really good number, because anything over like 50 is considered like really strong. So it was 220. Then I went back 2 days later, which was a Wednesday, for the second beta test, and that one came back at 360, which was good. They say you want it to like go up, I think it's 60% or even doubling, so we were happy with that number. And then the third beta test, which was 2 days later, so Friday, was not good, and that's when they kind of knew something wasn't right. That beta test was at 370. So it only went up 10 points, and that's what was concerning to them. So obviously Friday they gave me that call, and they just said that, you know, things aren't looking good. They're expecting a miscarriage, and to follow up with them that next week. So I followed up with them on Monday. I had no bleeding. I had nothing. Still felt pregnant. So I went in, and they were surprised that I hadn't miscarried yet. And on Monday, so 4 days later, my HCG went to 1500. That's where it was just a really emotional, because Kenny and I had been expecting a miscarriage by then, and it didn't happen. And now our numbers went from 370 to 1500, we were thinking that's really great. My doctor was very honest with me and upfront and let us know that, no, they still think that something's wrong because the HCG levels are just kind of all over the place. So they wanted me to have a scheduled ultrasound, and that was about 5 weeks and 4 days is when I did the, 5 weeks and 4 days pregnant. So we did the ultrasound. And I went in, I still had hope. We have a prayer team. We had so many people praying for us. We got so excited, being pregnant. And unfortunately, they did the ultrasound. They were really scared of an ectopic pregnancy. If you're not familiar with it, it's where, your HCG levels kind of go all over the place, and that usually indicates that the baby is somewhere else other than your uterus. So in your fallopian tubes, in your abdomen, in your cervix, there's so many places that the baby can be. So at that point, we were really nervous about that as well. And so I went in for the ultrasound. The great news is the baby was in my uterus, and everything kind of looked quote unquote normal. It was a tiny bit smaller than what they expected it to be at almost 6 weeks. And again, I got a little bit excited. I said, it's there, it's growing. I went in, for a conversation with my doctor, and he said that it's a 1% chance that it's going to be a normal, healthy pregnancy, that he still thinks that I'd be miscarrying. So that day was really, really hard. My birthday came, it was September 19th, and Kenny had this wonderful date for us at nighttime. We went to this Hawaiian luau and had a really good time. And unfortunately, when we got back home, that was the night that we had starting bleeding and had the actual miscarriage. So I'm really proud of myself for not crying right now. I think I've done so much crying in the past couple of weeks that I just wanted to let you guys know. You guys have been here through our whole entire journey, and I thought it was only right to tell you guys as soon as I could muster up the courage to. So I just really appreciate you guys. And I was doing so good. I'm not gonna cry. I just wanted to update you. From the past couple weeks, we've been just kind of taking everything with a grain of salt and just praying and kind of recovering a little bit. And so we have some conversations that we need to have together about doing another round. Obviously, you guys know we have 2 more embryos left. I'm not sure if I put this in the last video or not, but the first embryo that they were going to transfer, unfortunately, it was a 5% chance that it would not survive the thaw, and it didn't. So the one that we actually put inside of me was our second best embryo out of the 4, so we have 2 left. So we just need to kind of pray and talk together as a family if we, when we're going to do the next transfer. It's always been on my heart and Kenny's as well to adopt. So that's another avenue that we're kind of talking through and praying about. So if you guys could keep us in your prayers about that, I'll keep you informed the next couple of weeks, what we have decided, if we're going to go for a round 2 IVF or if we're going to kind of move forward with another option of adoption. And we'd be so blessed if we could start that journey as well. So we'll keep you guys informed. Thank you for all of your prayers and support, and see what's next for the Bittner family journey. Bye guys.